Yo yo! Okay, when I first saw this book, I was straight away impressed by the artwork and the story itself. We're going to be reading The Barnabas Project, written by three people, the Fan Brothers. Let's get into this. Amazing artwork here. The Barnabas Project. What are we getting into? Barnabas lived in a secret lab. He was half mouse and half elephant, and he had lived in the lab as long as he could remember. There he is. The lab was hidden beneath perfect pets on a perfectly ordinary street. There it is. Wow, perfect pets. Sorry, I'll probably take a little bit of time just to show off the artwork. There's perfect pets. So underneath that store he lived. It was deep underground. It was deep underground where no one would ever find it. Inside the lab. Sorry, where's Perfect Pets again? There it is. That's the shop. Oh, the way down here. It's a secret lab. The lab was where they made perfect pets. Except Barnabas wasn't quite perfect. He had been put in a part of the lab called Failed Projects. Let's have a look at this page, hey? Can you see where Barnabas is? You see all these other little guys. Point to the screen where you can find Barnabas, hey? Did you see him? There he is. His home was rather small, but that just meant it was easier to keep tidy. The green rubber suits always fed Barnabas his favourite food, which was cheese and peanuts. Yum, yum, yum. Cheese and peanuts. And yet he sometimes wondered about the world outside of his little bell jar. What's it like out there? What's other little friends about? And the other jars. It was Pip the cockroach who told them stories about the world above. Stories about a sparkling silver lake, green trees and mountains that reached all the way to the sky, lit with their own stars. Mountains. With their own stars, what could they be? Maybe someday I'll sit on the grass and look at the stars, said Barnabas. And when he closed his eyes, he almost could. Impossible, said Pip. Nothing is impossible, said Barnabas. But secretly he worried his friend might be right. He's right. At that moment, the green rubber suits came in. There they are. They turned on the lights and checked each bell jar, one by one. They made strange noises to each other. They peered and they poked. They peeked and they prodded. What are these guys up to? They put red stamps on all the jars. And then they left. Red stamps on the jars? Look at all these guys. You know what the red stamps say? I think we're about to find out. What does it mean? Said Barnabas, looking up at the strange red stamp. It means you're going to be recycled, said Pip. That's what happens to all failed projects. You'll be fluffier afterwards, offered Pip kindly. And you'll be cuter, and your eyes will probably be bigger. Oh, I like having small eyes, said Barnabas, although he wasn't even sure anymore. That big red thing says fail. Oh, that's a mean word to call someone, and that's what he might end up looking like. Recycled. Barnabas slumped in his jar. He wasn't fluffy enough, and his eyes were beady, but he liked himself just the way he was. And what if, after he was recycled, peanuts and cheese were no longer his favorite foods? What if his friends didn't recognize him after? What if he no longer cared about green trees and mountains lit with their own stars? He's been pondering all this. Oh no. We need to escape, said Barnabas. Suddenly, definitely, the other failed projects gasped. But then they cheered. Yeah, let's do this. Impossible, said Pip. Nothing is impossible, said Barnabas. He took a step back. Nothing's impossible. What's gonna happen next? He took a step back, and he kicked as hard as he could. Bam! He charged at the glass. But the bell jar was much stronger than he was. Finally, Barnabas made a sad sound with his trunk. Honk. But look, what happens then? You see that? A tiny crack appeared. Ooh, did he just have an idea? So he does a big honk. Wow. Look at that shattering glass. He was free. Ooh. His trumpet came in handy. Then he freed the others. The dust bunnies. Light up, Lois. Bumble Bear. The Amatacs. Mushroom Sloth. Wally the Ripple. Stick 1 and Stick 2. Quirt, Moshi, Pompidou, Fertile, Blinky, the Bottle Mogs, Lowell, Percival, Spike, Pinto, Chloe, Peep, Leaf. All of them. There he is. He's rescued them all. He's opened up all their jars. And he even knows all their names. Pretty good. You have to understand, they had never been outside of their jars before. There was quite a commotion. They whooped and sang, they chirped and hooted, they stretched their legs and jumped for joy. If you can see that, there they all are. Woohoo! There's so many of them. When they calmed down a bit, they peeked over the edge. The floor was far below. Ooh, now what? Said Quirt. You see them peeking over the edge? Oh, what do they do now? They're free, but they got to get out of here somehow. We have to work together, said Barnabas. One by one, they helped each other down.